The developers of a planned Islamic-centered housing community announced the hiring of a high-profile criminal defense attorney today. The move comes in response to Governor Abbott's statements that a dozen state agencies are investigating potential illegal activities conducted by the developer and its affiliated entities. Fox 4's Lori Brown live with the story. Lori.
Clarice, attorney Dan Caldwell says that his clients, the East Plano Islamic Center, is the victim of racial profiling, and he called the governor's statements an embarrassment.
But what's happened primarily from Governor Abbott's office is hate speech.
The East Plano Islamic Center, along with Community Capital Partners, the for-profit developer of Epic City, hired high-profile attorney Dan Caldwell. Caldwell specializes in federal white-collar criminal cases.
He has tweeted that Sharia law will be implemented. That's a lie. That's an absolute lie.
CCP purchased 402 acres in unincorporated Collin County by Josephine, Texas, to build a mosque and housing development called Epic City.
There's nothing like this ever been attempted in the entire world. And inshallah ta'ala, we're going to be a pioneering project where we're going to demonstrate what it means to be a faith-based, neighborly-based, family-based community that inshallah ta'ala embodies the values of our faith.
This is a presentation posted on YouTube earlier.
Brothers and sisters, we have sold 480 lots. Takbir. That's 480 shares with more than 350 investors across the U.S.
Caldwell takes issue with the governor comparing the development to a compound.
There are no underage children being sexually molested. There are no cache of weapons. For him to call this a compound is an outright lie, and it's an insult, and it's doing nothing but try to demonize faithful, religious, honest, hardworking people.
Welcome to Epic 2.0. Epic City is more than just a neighborhood. It's a way of life.
Monday, hundreds of people turned out to a Collin County Commissioner's Court meeting, filling the hallways to express their concerns. Judge Chris Hill said the county's powers are limited.
The county does not have the type of zoning powers that municipalities generally have.
Constitutional law attorney David Cole, not associated with this case, said churches can't get into the real estate business.
If it's the church running the real estate development, well, that gets into issues of what a nonprofit can do. If they're in some kind of combination with each other, that raises questions about whether the church is trying to get into the zoning business.
In this case, a for-profit, Community Capital Partners, was set up.
But if you've got a church that's doing its thing, and you've got developers who aren't really related with that doing their own thing right next to it, that's just a private development. That happens all the time. So an important question is everybody incorporated everything correctly so that all these entities are staying in their lane? If they are, these investigations are probably going to fizzle out.
Cole says Epic does need to be careful about making statements like this.
A meticulously designed community that brings Islam to the forefront.
If you say our group favors one religion over another, the minute somebody feels mistreated, they're going to quote those advertisements back to you.
Caldwell says no formal criminal complaints have been made against his clients. He said that they are complying with requests from the Texas State Securities Board, as well as a subpoena from the Attorney General's office for documents. Clarice.